Hello everyone, my name is Daniel. Today, my team and I will be presenting our e-commerce site called Bonsai. So, the Bonsai website is designed with a minimalist approach, offering a range of resources for first-time buyers and long-time customers. It provides a calm, Zen-like experience, complete with a chatbot for assistance and a social platform for community engagement. Remember, it's more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. So, here's our team. I'm just kidding. Here is our actual team. So we have Mikhail as the developer lead, me as the front end, Momo for the back end, Dustin for the AI integration, and Gary for the 3D and QR code integration. Now I'd like to pass it off to our team lead, Mikhail.
Thank you, Daniel. We're here at the main landing page of the Bonsai website. Now, we went with a subtle minimalist aesthetic that would evoke a calm Zen-like feel that we're going for. As you can see, with the subtle shades of green and white, and also the minimalist navigation menu. We click on it here. We also see that the background accents change color when you hover over a menu item. When you scroll down here, we see the features of the Bonsai products that we're selling, plants, planters, and accessories. We also see some of the benefits of owning a bonsai plant. When we go further down, we see what the customers have to say about the site. And then we have a 3D model of the world here with the caption, Save the World, Plant a Tree. This model, you can interact with it, so you can zoom in as well as zoom out and manipulate the globe. You can spin it around at your leisure. It's pretty cool. Now we're at the bottom, so we have a scroll to top button. When we click on it, it brings us back to the top. We also made sure that this site looks as good in mobile as well as it does in the desktop mode. You can see here, when we click on the navigation menu, it still functions. You can still see everything. When you scroll down, you can still see all the items just as you did before, and we changed the review to a paginator, and the globe is still able to be zoomed in and manipulable. So we can go back up to the top and continue the rest of the demonstration in desktop mode. So now I will assume the identity of Mary. She heard about the website and wants to buy a bonsai plant for her mother-in-law. So we'll click the Explore Nature button, and then we're presented with this page that has all the products available on the website. And you can click on the paginator here, and we can scroll through all the items present on the site. So Mary clicks on the Satsuki Azalea bonsai, that caught her eye, and she sees it has 2 reviews. Go down, Julie says, my mom loves it, and Owen says, subtle and elegant plant. But Mary also sees that the plant is out of stock, so she is unable to add it to her cart. She goes back, and then she sees the Korean Yew bonsai. She clicks on that, sees that it's currently in stock, so she adds it to her cart. Mary also realizes that she needs some accessories for the bonsai. So then she goes here. You see the cart has 1 item. You hover over shop, and you're able to navigate all the categories here. She sees the watering can, so she adds it to the cart. And then she also adds the shovel to the cart. Now you see the cart get updated with 3 items. And now Mary has second thoughts about buying the shovel, so she removes it from the cart. You see the subtotal get updated, and now she proceeds to check out. Mary is not registered with the site, so she clicks on the register button. Now she has to put in her information. So now Mary is logged in. As you can see, her profile is now there in the nav bar. And she goes to her cart. She sees the 2 items are still there. Now she can proceed to checkout. You see her address is automatically updated. And her payment method, she chooses PayPal. And you can see here, she has her order summary. All the items look okay. She's going to place the order. We are connected to the PayPal API, so now all Mary has to do is input her PayPal account information, and she'll be able to purchase the items. So you see right there, Mary's email. She has to put her password in. She logs in and says, hi, Mary. You see the subtotal $165.55. She clicks complete purchase, and you see it gets updated to paid. It has yet to be delivered. So now we will go to the profile page. So we will allow access to our location. We are connected to the Open Weather API, so we get current weather updates based on our location. You can see here my orders. So you see that she paid for the item, but it is yet to be delivered. She can click on the details, and she can see the details of her purchase. And now I will assume the identity of an admin for the site. So now Mary just logged out, and we'll log in as an admin user. Sign in. Now we're an admin user. As an admin user, you have access to all the users of the website, as well as some other features. You can see over here on the sidebar, you have access to the products. So with the products, you're able to create a product and update its description, as well as how much of the product is in stock. And you also have access to the orders. So we see here, Mary made an order and she paid for it, but it's not delivered. So you can click on the details and see the details of the order. And you see that she paid for it, but is yet to be delivered. But as an admin, you're able to mark it as delivered. So click that. Now it's delivered. So now we will log out and log back in as Mary to see the updated status of her order. So now we're going to go to Mary's profile again, and then we go to details, and you see the order says delivered. And that's all I have. I will now hand it back over to Daniel.
Thank you, Mikhail, for that demonstration. All right, now I'll be assuming the role of someone that hasn't bought a bonsai tree yet, but is particularly interested. So we have this customer named Danielle. We have no orders yet, maybe because she's scared on how complicated it will be to take care of one. So we have this tab called Care Instructions. As you see here, there's just articles on how to take care of a bonsai tree. So she's interested and she clicks view here, and we are greeted with a bunch of information about how to prepare and take care of one. And she can see the author who created it. So she can rate it out of 5 stars, so we'll just rate it out of 4. And she can go on to the next page, etc. Now she's interested, but she can't wait that long because she's so excited to get her next bonsai tree. So we can go ahead and click on the Explore tab or Explore near us. And utilizing the Google Maps API, we can fetch Danielle's information on where's the nearest nursery/bonsai shop. As you see here, we don't see a lot, but as we zoom out, we can see we are greeted with several different options. If we hover one, we can see the reviews and the name. And if we click on one, we are redirected to the nearest one. So she's interested and she wants to see how far it is from her. She can click on this arrow key and we can click Get Directions. And we are led to the Google Maps website. As you see here, we can see how long it'll take and how far it is from Mary or from Danielle. Now, I'd like to pass it off to Gary to demonstrate his 3D integration.
Thank you, Daniel. Our application enhances the user experience by allowing the user to interact with products in 3D and in augmented reality. Within your profile, you have access to our 3D model room view. Here you can see some of the bonsais that we possess within the room. We've also integrated a QR code that if you were to scan with your phone, you'll be able to see a bonsai tree within your space. If you ever come across a plant that you cannot readily identify, you can upload an image to our plant identifier, and the plant identifier will be able to give you as much information as it possesses about the plant to help you identify what it is. You can see here the file was uploaded, and you can see the identification results. With that, I'll be passing it on to Murad.
Thank you, Gary. Ever wish to have your own space where you can share your brilliant thoughts, sharing your bonsai tree pictures, and interacting with the other users' experience in their blogs? I'm here today to introduce the bonsai blog feature. Only users have been registered and have the credential to sign in will be able to access the blog page. As you see here, when I logged in, as Murad. I can see my old posts that I shared before. I shared cover picture for my bonsai tree. Here I get like and comment on one of those posts. You can like and see here. It will increment. You can dislike. Also, user can create posts like here. Hi, I am Moon, and I can share this text with adding picture. Post. See now, hi, I'm Moon, and my bonsai tree picture is here. You can comment on man. Hello. Post. We have now the comment hello. Everyone. Here it increment the number of comments. We can show. That's it. And now for the next feature with my friend Dustin.
Thanks, Murad. I would like to introduce you to our Zen Master. Inside of your profile, you can find Zen Master. It's built using the Haystack pipeline and OpenAI, advanced components utilizing imported documents, specific embeddings, and custom prompts. Inside of our innocent bonsai application, and at the heart of our chatbot, we've embedded the knowledge of bonsai, Zen, and the real-life history of a legendary samurai. This allows our chatbot to not only provide advice on bonsai and Zen, but also respond with the depth and wisdom of a former warrior who has embraced a peaceful path. This seamless integration of technology enables our Zen Master to consistently deliver unique, insightful guidance rooted in history, mindfulness, and tranquility, while always bringing the focus back to bonsai. Give you an example. Say I came in here a little upset and maybe wanted to challenge Zen Master a little bit. Hello, Dustin, which greets us by name. In the art of bonsai, we do not prepare for battle, but rather for harmony and balance. The bonsai tree teaches us patience, precision, and connection with nature. Would you like to learn more about how caring for a bonsai tree can bring peace and mindfulness into your life? I'm feeling a little more tranquil. Let's see. Maybe it didn't work so much. I'm here for beer and destruction. Greetings, Dustin. Your words carry a weight of unrest, seeking solace in beer and destruction. May I offer you a different path, one of peace and contemplation. The art of bonsai teaches us to nurture life with patience and balance, much like the stillness of serene pond reflecting the world around it. How may I guide you towards a more tranquil journey amidst the chaos you seek? Well, now I'm feeling a little more tranquil, and I believe I'm ready to go buy a bonsai tree now. Thanks. Back to you, Daniel.
Dustin, thank you so much for that demonstration. So here is our tech stack. Here are some of the things we use to develop our e-commerce website. To start off with our front end, we use the Chakra UI, the React framework. For our back end, we use the Django model and the Django REST framework. For our third-party APIs, we use the Google Maps API, the PayPal API, and the OpenAI API. For our tools that we use to develop and design, we use Figma and TLDraw to make design decisions. However, there were challenges during this project. Some of the challenges were time management, 3D/QR code integration, incorporating third-party APIs, version control, and design decisions. But with every challenge, there's an opportunity to grow. So some of the things we'd love to see in the near future is deployment and to develop further into a social platform. Well, thank you guys for watching, and that'll be it from the Bonsai team. Remember, growing together, one challenge at a time. Thank you guys so much for watching.
All right. Thank you so much, Bonsai. Before we continue on to our next group, we're going to go ahead and open up the floor for questions. It seems we have a couple of questions from both YouTube and LinkedIn. Starting off with Bonsai team from LinkedIn. Love all the features you included on the app. The 3D design and QR code is super cool. Your project presentation is top notch. Was there anything you wanted to do but weren't able to complete? Please go ahead, Daniel.
One of the things that we would love to do, but we couldn't get in because of time, was deploying the app. We really wanted to deploy the app because we went ahead with the mobile first interface, but unfortunately, due to time management, we had to cut things short, so we weren't able to Dockerize or deploy our app.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Go ahead, Gary.
We also wanted to add in some more to the 3D scene. Just wanted the camera to come in at a certain angle and rotate around the scene. Yeah.
All right, great. The next question we have is from YouTube. Did you use a Blender to create your 3D rendering? Second, did you use any new React router DOM hooks with the current release in your application? Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, so I did incorporate Blender. I did utilize a GLB file for the room itself, but then incorporated the actual bonsai trees into the room. Did some camera manipulations with the room itself. And then we did add in React 3 Fiber and React 3JS in order to get the camera rotations and the environment.
And as it pertains to the React hooks, we use Redux for state management. So we have the state reducer store. That's what we use for state management. So we didn't include any of the new React hooks in there, just Redux.
Got it. Thank you, Mikhail. The last question that we have here from YouTube is going to be, how did you set up your AR capability?
So that was using a site called Echo 3D. We also attempted to use the Google modeler. So Google has its own page for you to follow the instructions to add in a model. So originally it was their model, and then I ended up using Echo 3D, and then I used their QR code, uploaded a model, and then that made the QR code for me. It's actually easier to do on your own without having to use a third-party site if your site was live. If you already had your site set up, you could use a CDN and then incorporate the QR code that way.